Hey folks, we're about to start at the rally in just a few minutes. It's 12 o'clock. Take a look at this enormous crowd. Not bad for 3 days' notice.
Here we are! Here we are!
I thank you for coming here today as together we voice our concern about the prospect of Pelosi healthcare takeover bill.
Kill the bill! Kill the bill! Kill the bill!
The biggest voice in the United States is your voice, the voice of the American people. Thank you. Wife of our second president, John Adams. And Abigail Adams wrote in her journals, in her diaries, in her letters, a very personal insight. And she said this. She said, after all we've done, after all that's happened, I wonder if generations unborn will ever know what was done for them. The sacrifice, the toil, the blood, the treasure, the heartache, what was spent to secure their liberty and their freedom. She knew that it was worth the cost. The founders knew that it was worth the cost, and think of where you stand. You literally stand with us on hallowed ground. This is hallowed ground of freedom.
My wife, Sheila, escaped Iran when she was 19 years old. She climbed through the muddy Turkish mountains, and she came here with no possessions. Now she owns a business and she supports 300 families. Yeah! This is the American dream. And we want that dream to continue. So we're here to support these brave congressional people that are going to stop this health care bill. God bless you. God bless America, land of the free, home of the brave. Thank you.
What we have to remember is, for every working man and woman in our great country, that these people that are trying to force this health care bill upon us are not the philosophical descendants of John Kennedy and Tip O'Neill. They're the philosophical descendants of Abby Hoffman, Saul Alinsky, and Wavy Grave. Socialism is a philosophy of failure, the creed of ignorance, and the gospel of envy. Its inherent virtue is the equal sharing of misery. And I've got to thank Winston Churchill for that quote. And I want to thank you all for being here. God bless us all.
The American people are always welcome at the people's house. 28 years ago on these historic steps, President Ronald Reagan said, "We are a nation that has a government, not the other way around. Now comes the Pelosi plan for a government takeover of health care. It's a freight train of runaway spending, bloated bureaucracy, mandates, and higher taxes.
Help me welcome the great one, Levin!
What the hell is this? First of all, I want to thank you all for coming out here. Many of you traveled from all over the country at great expense, and we thank you very much. By the way, the press here, this is about, write this down, liberty. Just so you know. You see this building here? You own that building. People who run that building today, they reject limited constitutional government. They have spent trillions and trillions of dollars that do not belong to them. They have bankrupted our children. They have driven unemployment to nearly 10%. They are destroying small businesses. They are nationalizing large businesses. They don't believe in private property rights. They're taking a wrecking ball to this magnificent society. And that's the first 9 months. Now, I know they haven't read that bill.
They haven't read the Constitution.
Because I know they can't write the first place. Not you. I mean them. But they're not done. Having ruined the banking system, the auto industry, the housing market, energy production, the education system, having robbed the Social Security Trust Fund, the Medicare Trust Fund, and the Highway Trust Fund, now they tell us to trust them. Do you trust them? Now they have their sights on the mother of all entitlements. They want to control you. They want to control your children, your parents, your doctor, your nurse, you and the press. You getting all this down? This is brilliant stuff. These are patriot citizens out here, and I'm tired of them being smeared, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yes!
And we're not going anywhere. Now they want to control health care. They want to control what kind of insurance you can purchase. They want to control if you can purchase insurance. They want to decide what benefits you can and cannot have. They want to decide how much you're going to pay.
How long are you going to live?
And they want to ration care. And the bottom line is they want to play God and decide who lives and who dies.
No!
And for them, when they're asked, where's your authority under the Constitution, they laugh. The hell with the Constitution, they say. The hell with individual liberty and private property. The hell with people who want nothing to do with this, which is most of us. But not so fast. We're not ready for this. Let me tell you something. They don't know what they're in for next November, do they? The politicians in this country are drunk with power. Here's the chase. I want to quote Ronald Reagan.
Yeah!
Because he could say things the rest of us could never say. He said, freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. Or one day we will spend our sunset years telling our children and our children's children what it was once like in the United States when men were free. God bless you. God bless America.